Razorbacks move, kick it away to start. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Wallace. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Rebels will hustle to the line. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Quickly complete. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Rebels have moved it inside the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
That extra point will look clean in the scorebook, but it sort of trickled over the crossbar. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. and it is third down. To throw, it's Green. Throws toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Standing in his own end zone, he'll uncork another one. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Diggs. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Diggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Got a man, it's Diggs. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Rebels are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Caught near the sideline. It's Haas.
And a nice catch. Way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Lacy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there. They'll go to the ground. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Blake. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle. It's Clapp. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Pocket breaking down. What a play by this defense. Racing down the left side. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Taking it the other way. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And as we get deep in this 1st half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Quarterback may change this route. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Going right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Back to throw, it's Green. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Green. Got his man. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And now on second down for this offense. Red pass, it's complete. The Razorbacks get enough to move the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the 1st down.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And that one will give them the lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Taylor. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Simmons. He's got the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position.
It's a turnover on down.
The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Green. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Getting deep in the third quarter. Minute and a half to go here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Under fire. And they can't connect. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ole Miss offense will get first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Catch in the middle, it's right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming in.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to throw it. He's got him this time. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Lacy. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a gap, it's Diggs. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, on that 3rd down, the running back did a great job. He set up the screen, caught the ball, turned around, located his blocks downfield so he knew exactly where to go to pick up the 1st.
Trying to run, it's Taylor. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Makes the catch inside his 30 and wants much, much more. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. So Arkansas's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to...
Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for room. It's Washington. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Green. Unloads it left. Finds a man in the middle. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. And the Razorbacks have taken it inside the 20. To the ground with the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Keeps it on the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Hines is tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the 1st guy couldn't get him, but the 2nd one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Off play action on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Floats it out in space. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Back to throw, it's Green. They'll run the screen. He breaks a tackle. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Look out, he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's dribbling. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Green. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. On the run, still looking. It's a running room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Made it. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. There he goes! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Flips it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Off play action. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. Oh, what a chance to set up the offense. Takes it inside the 35. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Green. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Razorbacks look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. To give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Quick step and go. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. And the Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Hobbs. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
4th down coming up.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Green. He wants it all. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. The throw. That's caught. It's Wallace. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Arkansas. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Simmons. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. And the Razorbacks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Set to advance on the football.
Finding an escape route. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Caught close to the marker. It's Wallace. The Rebels get enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lacy. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, in this offense within striking distance. And the Rebels are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Wallace.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw again. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is
turning it on. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Rebels in the hurry up. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. North Carolina has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up by 17 over the Judicials. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running to Green. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clapp. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab on 3rd. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Looking downfield at Simmons. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He wants to change this route. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. The offense will use a timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
To the air, it's Simmons. It's incomplete. They can't stretch out the lead as a 2-point conversion attempt fails, but they'll still try to hang on for the final seconds. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Slithers into space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.